They observe my mind with the device and watch my movements. They also use the audio function to send voices to my mind, disturbing me round the clock.
This is a psychological warfare.
Disturbing me no matter what I do. No matter what, they'll make noise and talk to me.
He describes it as a never-ending battle in his mind.
They seek to kill you with this torture.
There's always strength in numbers. We need to work together, people. We need more people to stand up and speak out in YouTube videos. Be a part of this. Make the videos, people. Let's end this stupid no-touch torture bullshit once and for all. It's time to come together and unite. If you're a targeted individual and you're watching this, start a YouTube channel and make videos about your harassment. Let us know what you are going through. They will fear us if we all come together and do this. Don't be afraid to do it. Come on, people, let's work together. Work together. Let's make these fucking harassers shit their pants. Come on, we can do it.
Targeted individual. Targeted individual. Targeted for life.
The battle of the mind.
Your mind is the most powerful force you will ever face.
We've been fighting this hell of a technology for years now. This torture we're all going through needs to come to an end. You're not alone. Above all, we need to stay alive. You have no idea how important you targeted individuals are. If you're a targeted individual and you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
I'm asking the world, I'm asking the United States of America, and I'm trying to figure out why nobody cares about us, and why our testimony, and why our suffering, and why our torment, and why our torture is 24/7 on a daily basis, and why our health, and why our lives have specifically been targeted by direct weapon energy, voice to VK skull technology. This is the most horrific program. This is the most horrific experience any human being could have to endure. We want justice. We want this to end. I'm calling out the United States of America. I'm calling out my country. And I want to know why they're not doing anything about this, and why nobody even recognizes us.
I'm still being targeted, and still no one's helping. You know, police, government agencies, whatever. I feel like no one's doing anything about anything. Excuse me while I try not to cry. So it makes me upset that this program exists and that people aren't doing anything about it.
Hi, this is Debbie Villafane from Chicago, Illinois. A targeted individual now for 49 years and 6 generations. I have evidence of 6 generations. The police are doing nothing to stop it. You can't get help from any representative. We need this to stop. This torture program coming from the Pentagon needs to stop.
Why isn't anybody doing anything to help us victims out? That's what I want to know. How come nobody is doing anything to help us? What in the fuck? And why when Havana syndrome hits, why are they just barely coming out and saying, just barely 200 people are getting attacked by direct energy weapons? When it's in the fucking millions! We've been saying this shit, this has been happening. We're getting attacked by direct energy weapons. Oh, these fuckers in Cuba get hit by direct energy weapons. And it's just these people that are getting it. Bullshit. We've been saying this shit's been happening a long fucking time before these fuckers in Cuba, in Havana, got this stupid Havana fucking syndrome bullshit. These direct energy weapons have been attacking us long before. And look at the chart. The chart where they pinpointed locations of targeted individuals. This shit doesn't look like 200 people. This looks like more than 200 people in each state. It's literally everywhere but Antarctica. And Australia is not too bad. The middle of Brazil is not too bad, which is all like forests and jungles and stuff like that. That's nobody's there. But look at Russia. Why is Russia so empty? Isn't that a little suspicious?
My name is Ella, and I am a targeted individual.
My name is Jeanette. I am 56 years old, and I live in Baltimore, Maryland. I am a victim of covert electronic harassment and torture. I am a targeted individual.
I have been assaulted with pulsed frequency since about 2013. And I want this inhumane, criminal, illegal treatment of innocent civilians to cease immediately.
I wake up each morning and my heart is going extremely fast. It's going like 180, 200 beats a minute. I can't time it. It's so fast. They're causing my heart to vibrate, rapidly vibrate. Feels like it's going to explode out of my chest. They've been training my heart into an irregular beating pattern. Severe pain, ears ringing, head and ears and pulsating pain. Severe pain, severe torture, directed energy torture.
I am a victim of covert electronic harassment, microwave torture, organized gang stalking, V2K abuse, slander campaign, 24/7 surveillance, privacy invasion. I think it's important that we expose this 21st century crime. May God bless us as we work together in an attempt to expose this horrific nightmare.
My name is Michelle, and I am a targeted individual.
Hi, I'm Kate Ryan. I'm a TI in Massachusetts, and I'm encouraging everyone to do phase 2 of the Global TI Survey, which is the affidavit that Catherine Horton is asking people to do. You will find if you do so, you will have a very thorough testimony of what you've been through, and it'll show consistencies with other TIs that have experienced same or similar things. So by doing this, we can support each other in lawsuits, taking our information to the courts, to the local police, to the communities, and to the public at large to inform them how true what we are talking about, this horrific program that we're going through. Thank you very much. God bless everyone.
Hello Internet. I am being attacked with directed energy weapons and mind control weapons.
My name is James Spencer Williamson, and I am a victim of V2K abuse and electronic harassment. I've been a victim for 2 years, and it has ruined my life. I've spent 4 months locked down in a psychiatric ward on medication that I don't need.
I'm a targeted individual. I'm a victim.
Worldwide reports are being investigated.
Yes.
Whistleblowers are being tortured, and innocent citizens.
The United Nations is now getting involved in our dilemma, and there's incredible investigation into what is happening. The perpetrators, the developers, the scientists behind this must stop this development.
My name is Christopher. I'm in Montana in the United States. I'm being tortured with electromagnetic frequency weapons and directed energy weapons and V2K.
Hi, my name is Sakina Jones, and I'm a targeted individual here in Fairburn, Georgia. It's a mess. My life is brutally painful.
Hello.
My name is Timothy Trespass, and I am being murdered. I'm a targeted individual, and I suffer from what appears to be microwave attacks, ringing, high-pitched, high-frequency ringing in the ears and in the head, in the brain. It doesn't go away.
Torture the heart. Torture the heart. My heart, ears ringing. My heart. My ears are ringing. They're targeting my heart. My hands and fingers pulsating, throbbing. My heart, every day, night, my heart. They're targeting my heart. They're targeting my heart constantly. My heart is just like this constantly. It's going on repeatedly at regular intervals each day. Targeting me in the airport, targeting me at the shelter, here at the shelter. Day shelter. It's hearted training. It's a stream of energy, ears ringing, head and ears and pulsating, pain, constantly. Severe trauma to ears. They're targeting my heart. They have been for a long time. Training, research, and development. They're targeting individuals for training, research, and development.
I've been targeted now, I would say, for about 8 years.
Hi, my name is James Lico, and I'm a targeted individual. This morning, well, first of all, I've been up all night, and today is the 31st of July, 2019. I'm preparing for court, and I'm getting ready to leave in a few minutes, and I'm being tortured. My head feels like it's going to explode. My neck muscles are being tired out, so I can't hold my head upright. Yeah, I can't hold my head up. Imagine that. Can you imagine that? Think about that yourself. You can't hold your head up and your head goes down to your chest, your chin rests on your chest. Imagine that. And you're getting ready to go to court. You're trying to prepare, you're trying to get your evidence in a row. Well, that's the thing. See, I'm not supposed to prove anything. So I'm being interrupted. I'm being denied the ability to prepare for my court, my trial.
My name is Amanda Mittler. I live in the US, in Illinois, and am a victim of organized stalking, electronic harassment, microwave torture, remote neural monitoring, directed energy weapons, and all of this under the roof of my home, and V2K voice to skull 365 24/7.
My name is Kevin M, and I'm a targeted individual. This is where I live.
Targeted for life. Targeted
So I want to speak on a topic today, and that topic is voice-to-skull technology. This technology has been used by the US Army, the Russian Army, in warfare against their enemies, to disable their enemies psychologically. What this technology does is it basically transfers radio frequencies to the victim's brain. And within that, the person will basically hear what's being transmitted by the person using the device. So these frequencies can actually disrupt the person's focus, disrupt their daily activities. It can basically destroy their life because you're hearing voices through these frequencies. Now, thousands of US civilians have actually reported this being used on them. US officials have reported this, ex-US officials like government officials, people who used to be in the Army, the Marines, people who used to work for the government and they don't anymore. Everybody has reported being a victim of this technology. This technology has affected people to the point of suicide, isolation, and complete change in character. People have completely changed who they were over the span of a week or two because of this technology.
Get target in my ears. My ears. My ears! My ears!
I've been targeted for 9 years, and I hope it'll stop.
As far as being a targeted individual, it's not easy. I've lost friends, I lost my job, I lost a relationship, I've lost a lot of things. We need more people to speak out about it. I found that I cry a lot. At 35 years old, you do not come down with a mental illness.
Okay, so I just want to talk about being a targeted individual. I've been targeted now, I would say, for about 8 years. I'm not really going to go into details how it really all started for me, just that I started to research, really, looking into deep underground military bases and watching a lot of videos with David Icke and just general things like this. I then started to have vivid dreams, nightmares, constant nightmares every night, couldn't sleep, voices, lots of voices, and just in general things going wrong in my life because the things that these people put into play.
They won't let me sleep. I slept about an hour last night, an hour and a half. They're forcing me in and out of bed. It's extreme. The head and ears pulsating in pain, high-pitched screeching sound, ears ringing. What the system is doing, what the cognitive researchers are doing, is they're just dropping me into almost passing out and then push me back up, drop me back down, and almost passing out, push me back up. And each time it's these lucid dreams, these dream modulation nightmares. And that's how the technology works. That's how they reprogram the victim's brain. It's been going on for hours. It's severe pain. Severe pain.
The sixth commandment reads simply, "You shall not murder."
Thou shalt not kill.
Low frequency waves.
Thou shalt not kill.
Please, God, severe. Please, God, help me, please. Severe. I need.
Hi, my name's Jessica Sokolowski. I'm from Canada. I'm a targeted individual. I'm wondering if anybody could help me. I'm getting, for a year and a half now, after I it so happened after I bought a Spooky 2 Rife machine that's a biofrequency machine. It takes your biofrequencies on an online program. And just shortly after I used it, I started getting targeted with burning electricity. It felt like currents are going through from my head to my feet constantly for a year and a half straight. I have electricity in my skin. I have crushing head pain, pressure in my head. It's killing me slowly, but now fast. And I'm wondering if anyone's getting the severe burning torture that I am day in and day out. It's right through my whole body. I'm from Canada. Anybody that's going through this or knows anybody that's going through this, your input would be appreciated. Thank you. Bye.
The torture is very, very bad. I hardly get any respite. I don't have any time to think. The voices or the voice-to-scout technology is very, very seriously affecting me in more ways than I can share. I have tried to reach out to many newspapers, organizations, but nobody's ever done anything. Who's going to expose this? Is it going to be exposed by itself? No, it's not, because people like me are being targeted just for speaking out. You don't know the level of harassment I'm receiving.
I'm a targeted individual, and I made a video hours ago. I uploaded it, and hours later it got removed by YouTube without any explanation.
But today I can't bend, I can't put on my shoes, I can't twist, I can't turn, because these fucking inbreds, these skanks, the scum of the earth, 5 or 6 times a day, every single day, sending me to the washroom with a sick stomach, with everything wrong with my stomach, blowing it up, cooking it, microwaving it.
Hey, good morning. My name is Luis Polino. I'm a targeted individual. V2K, a voice to school. Hey, yo, please, people, do some research on what a targeted individual is. You know, there's different levels to it, But yo, look, the shit that they done put me through is just insane. The shit that I gotta endure here in this house.
Again, every morning it's the same way. They're attacking my heart again. They train my heart. They train my heart into an irregular beating pattern, causing it to beat, to vibrate rapidly. My heart, replacing incredible stress on my heart. My ears are ringing, my head and ears are in pulsating pain. Blood is pulsating through my body. I can feel it in my hands, my legs. Flashing streaks of light when I close my eyes, called phosphines. My heart. They're targeting my heart every day. April 17, 2017.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Ron. I am from Baltimore, Maryland, and I am a targeted individual. I am putting my story online because I feel that it has finally reached the point where it needs to be heard. If you're targeted, you know exactly what I mean. I'm going on, I'd say about 2 years now that I know of. It's probably been a lot longer, but 2 years that I know of, and I am being targeted. I have 24/7, 365, endless torture in every asset that you can think of, but I'm being so tortured it is just ridiculous. I got mind control going on. I have V2K going on. Every night when I go to sleep, I lay down to go to sleep, I put the TV on, and it is the weirdest thing, but I hear people talking in my head when I start to fall asleep. I feel like my dreams are just like ridiculous. I feel like I'm being probed, like my dreams are being probed. Like I'll be half asleep and I'll wake up kinda, but still be asleep, and I'll hear somebody asking me questions, like trying to find out information. It's really crazy, but if you're going through this, then you know exactly what I'm saying. So, but I'm gonna try to break it down a little bit. It's like I'll be sleeping and I'll be kind of in a dream, and so I'll be like asking me, I don't know, about my grandmother. They'll ask her name, or they'll ask like, what's your grandmother's name? And then they'll start asking me questions like that, or they'll ask me about my past relationships. And then I just have like really wild dreams that are like scenarios. Like I'll be put in scenarios that are like crazy. And just recently I've been having V2K really bad. I guess that's what they call V2K, but I'll just be laying there, and out of nowhere I'll just be thinking of really random things that I have no idea why I'm thinking it. I'm being targeted, and the 24/7 voices that I hear are like coming from like the water faucet, my air conditioner. I drive a truck, so it's in my truck. Like I'll be driving and it's like right back here over my shoulder.
They've been keeping me up all week, pretty much all week since Saturday, and they'll let me sleep a couple hours, and then like last night they let me sleep a couple hours, 2.5 hours, and then they started torturing me from 1:30 in the morning until about 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock in the morning the next morning. So they've been doing this, and I've been trying to figure out, like, why are they doing this, and stuff. Why they're doing it? They're doing it because my nurse practitioner, she prescribed a sleep aid for me. So I've been taking that to help me sleep. But of course, these guys are like, they've been keeping me up, making sure the medication doesn't work, or if I'm drowsy, if I'm really drowsy and stuff like that, they won't let me sleep. One of the things they will do is they will look for reasons to torture you. They will look out. They will look for reasons to torture you. They will look for reasons to torture you. If you're not doing anything wrong and you're going along with the program and all this stuff, if you eat too many pieces of pizza, they will torture you. They will be like, oh, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They will look for any little reason to torture you. In their sick mind, it's justified. I was putting on headphones. I was trying to do all this stuff to shield. None of it was working. So I was listening to music, binaural beats. I was listening to rainfall, heavy rainfall, all this stuff. None of the stuff was working. So it's unreal. But their thinking is so screwed up that they want to justify it in their minds. Well, he's doing this, so we're going to keep him up all night. He's doing that, so we're going to keep him up all night. It's the way they think and stuff. So. But I just thought I would share a little bit tonight with you guys, and I guess I will cut this off and I'll talk to you guys later.
Targeted individual. Targeted individual. Targeted for life. So insane. So insane. So insane. So insane. control. To move your life where you want it to be.
Remember this, your mind is a weapon, and you got to be able to use it and pick that weapon up and control it.
You have to decide that you're going to be in control and that you are going to do what you want to do. Don't let your mind control you. Control your mind. And once you control your mind, you can set it free.
It's very annoying, and it's a circumstance very difficult to live with, and it makes you feel like you need to take an immediate action to defend your life by any means necessary. It's how it makes you feel when they're attacking your face and all over your body, doing things, penetrating your body with these microwave mind control hologram broadcasts that they're piloting over mind control. They're connected to these broadcasts and having the experience of being somewhere else other than where their physical body is, and they're a broadcast. And then they take this as a something where they could just attack people and act violent in such a cowardly way because they could get away with it because they're not standing in front of me. Obviously, if they were, it would be a violent interaction. You don't just let somebody physically attack you. You know, these 4 guys that are on my channel every day, and they got several guys that come on with them. It's really starting to be more like 5 full-time guys with the one idiot with his little speech impediment. Kevin. He says, Kevin. He uses these stupid voice settings, and he's got a completely different personality than the other 4. But these guys are very violent, and they continue to physically attack me. It's an action of war. They're all like about to talk over each other to try to get my attention, and it's pathetic. Sometimes they'll just do it for hours and hours. They'll get on mind control and be a broadcast and just start doing physical things to harm me for hours and hours. It's nasty, man. It's nasty. I don't want to feel broadcasts all over my face. I don't want to feel their thoughts and be connected with them. They're pathetic pollution garbage. They're the trashiest people. My lips are burning and I can feel them crawling around on my face with their stupid little broadcast. Then they'll start attacking my heart, up there into the bones of my feet and my knees. Right? Every single day of my life, they'll get into my neck. Feels like my neck's gonna rupture. They're running it into the ground. You got the best technology that ever existed in humanity. And these idiots misusing it.
I'm hoping I can get me some sleep tonight. This is crazy that they're, and then it seems like once I quit the job, now all of a sudden they're back to attacking me with the directed energy weapons again. Like, even right now, I'm feeling a damn vibrating. They're vibrating the total shit out of me right now. They're vibrating me so bad. This is not a game. This is not to be played with. This is not to be laughed at. This is not to be taken lightly. We really are suffering.
High-pitched screeching sound, ears ringing, head and ears in pulsating pain. They're killing me.
Thou shalt not kill.
They're killing me.
Thou shalt not kill.
This is trauma-based mind control. When I woke up, my heart felt like it's going to explode out of my chest.
A lot of people are completely aware of what a targeted individual is. Now being a targeted individual, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks.
With psychological torture, it's like living in hell. It's absolute terror, and every moment that they're doing those things to me is like complete terror. It's just using my brain to torture me, like using electronic influence to torture me. So it's like all pain, all suffering. Sometimes it's horrible visions or Like, but most of the time it's just like I have them. It's just physical, psychological terror and pain.
So some of you may be wondering, what's the point of the targeted individual program? What is the eternal outcome? Why is there a program that exists? What is the purpose behind all these individuals being targeted? There's going to be a few of us left after there are many of us tortured, beat down. And so there's going to be a lot of people that are targeted individuals. You'll hear about that ended up being murdered, dead, taken out, assassinated. There's been plenty that have been murdered already.
I was trying to find help, you know. I kind of I'm trying to think, and they're not letting me think on the attorneys and how to get the people involved that got me involved in this, you know. And I'm trying to think and figure it out. And the damn technology is so severe that if they don't want you to think about these people, they won't let you think about these people or a way for you to get help. They won't let you think. And besides not letting you think, they will hurt your body so badly and so severely to where you are very fatigued and tired, to where you won't even be able to clean your house or clean your vehicles. You know, I have quite a little, I mean, let's be real. I'm gonna be realistic, because I really hope I can catch these people one day. I mean, I got quite a mess, you know, in my vehicle, and I'm thinking, man, I need to clean my truck. I need to clean my truck, and I can't even clean it just because, I mean, we're so busy in life. We have to work, we have to clean our house, clean our vehicles, and then on top of this, we have to stay on top of it to be able to get out of this program. And let me get here. They're trying to stop me from thinking of saying this. So I'm trying to move on and have everything in order. My car's clean, and get help, more importantly than anything, because law enforcement needs to be aware on this, and they need to have the proper people trained to deal with this kind of situation, because they are getting in everybody's heads and controlling people and thinking and controlling people into their whole thinking. So you're trying to do this and you're trying to stay on top of your game, and these people are trying to hold you down to where you don't get help, you don't clean your vehicles, you don't take care of yourself, and the more and more that you screw up, the more they're just foaming in the mouth, like I got you, I'm gonna keep getting you, and I'm gonna keep getting you, and they'll bring you all the way down to the point where they kill you. You know what I mean? So just be on top of your game, be on top of your things. These people are gonna get in trouble. It started in McAllen, Texas, the people that set me up. I need to really find these people, but when I was in the process of trying to find these people, I would try to go get them, and they would just shut me down to where they would just kill my body. I got all kinds of pains all over my body, you know what I mean? And they would just drive me away from these people. Let's be honest, they would just drive me away. That's how crazy this system is, and the technology that's being used. Voice to skull, that's the name of the technology. It's very severe.
You know, they decide that they want to kill me. They don't like me. They make fun of everything I do. They are constantly talking to me inside my head because they have mind reading technology and voice to skull, and so I can hear them, they can hear me. But there needs to be people out there that can protect the bad people from using these technologies, because that's what's happening to me, is that they're using it for murder. Connect with me if you're a targeted individual. We can get through this together. Alright, peace out.
Anyways, guys, targeted individual. Today, I got a really bad scare because they're really targeting my heart right in this area. These gang stalkers. I don't know if they're in another country that they get to get away with this. But I'm just thinking, like, they're hitting my heart bad, like it really hurts. My heart hurts. So I'm thinking, if I'm gonna die, I might as well be close to my kids. So I thought I'd just put this on camera and and just posting that I'm gonna head back to Center, Texas, just so I know. I mean, there's a lot of targeted individuals there like myself, and oh, dude, they're hurting me right now. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna head back and be close with my kids and see what happens from there. But at the moment, I can't get them. It's satellite. They're just doing it for no reason.
My body hurts a lot. My bones, my head, and I started feeling, a lot of pain, in my chest, my arms, my legs. The energy, the waves, the photons, the radiation used in a microwave. It's like putting me inside a microwave. So my house it's a microwave oven. What you see there, that's what goes through my body, and a lot of it stays there. That's what hurts, and damages, and kills a human being, organs. And this is not a game. They're increasing their attacks, the amount of radiation, the quality of radiation, and it's a little bit more harmful. I could be the only one being attacked with voices directed, to my skull, which is V2K. And the other ones could be there, thinking that they're living a good life or a normal life.
Of every 15 to 20 seconds, I hear from somebody from the electromagnetic frequency broadcast, as Kevin Christian describes it. I've been remote tortured along with my family for a very long time. Yeah, I'm getting tortured along with 1.5 million Americans.
This is all done through the brain. It's the brain's reaction to these tortures that they're applying back to them. We call it no-touch torture, and so the assumption for most human beings, well, if I don't see blood or mutilation, it can't be that bad. Well, what the brain perceives is far worse than that. In fact, the pains are amplified, sensitized, and are extremely vulnerable to these circuits being stimulated. You got to remember, this is called offensive information warfare technology. So it's just like hacking a computer. You are trying to crash that computer. You're trying to crash that human being. But this is over the entire population. And so they're increasing this, and a lot of people won't believe me, and that's fine. But they're increasing this. They are scaling this technology to the entire population.
Hi, Stacy, targeted individual. I'm going to be sharing something that that I have written down. This is actually a script of what the voice to skull was saying to me at the time that I was documenting this, and they already knew that I would be documenting and possibly posting it on YouTube, so they were intentionally trying to screw it up. Some of it is way too bad to repeat, so some of it I may leave it. I'm going to leave out some of it. And then for like the curse words, I'll just kind of say like curse words or something, or kind of PG it. Okay, here it goes. This was from, I had written this down on June 14th at 11:30 p.m. So they say, F you, can't keep up, can you? And then they have a list of curse words, names they were calling me. And then they said, what? Not good enough for you? curse words. This isn't going well, is it? We want to mess up the script to make you look like an idiot. You think you're pissing us off, huh? By writing the script of us? But you'll be dead soon from irradiation. All TIs everywhere suffer. We don't care, we laugh. We can read her thoughts. We are speaking to the public through V2K. Try recording us. You won't get us. Wait till you go to sleep. We're gonna torture you. Go to sleep so we can torture you. Make your limbs jerk, electrify you. Go home to your grave. Your mental capacity is waning. Oh, bull S. Kill yourself. You know you want to, in a sing-song mocking voice. Because they entrain your brain when they do that. And then it's kind of hard to like disengage from them, like to try and tune them out. Because usually I tune them out. Anything they say, like I just will try and focus my attention on something else. So I don't respond to them. I try not to listen or hear them. I just try and block them out completely.
Lately, the communications have been of a more violent nature, attempted attempting to coerce me into committing mass shootings, which I would never ever do. I would never even consider it, not even for half a second. It's absolute insanity. Like, no means no. I know the difference between right and wrong, and that's dead wrong. I'm tired of these voice V2K, kinesthetic haptics, Bluetooth low energy. I'm tired of these communications because they're nothing good. There's nobody good. They're doing nothing good. They're doing nothing positive. It's horrible, but that's all I got for now. I'm still being tormented, and I'm still receiving massive noises, not just communications, but noises to my ears. It's like Havana syndrome, but that ain't no syndrome. That's you're being attacked by direct energy weapons. That's what that is.
Hi, good evening. My name is Lisa Becker, and I came here from Racine, Wisconsin. I have been a victim of this technology for 14 years. I have been tortured for 14 years. My Justice Department has failed me. My executive branch has failed me. My senators have failed me. My congressmen have failed me. You are the only people in this country that have the courage to even put this on the agenda. That's why I flew all this way, to thank you and to address you. This is torture, and it is enslavement. And any one of these people can tell you the same thing. We have suffered desperately, and I'm sorry if I'm emotional, but I'm very tired. But if you won't save us, save yourselves, because I promise you, this will come back to every one of you. Every one of us in this country are going to be tapped into these computer systems, and you are going to see what this feels like. Do something now while you still can. Thank you.
For next question, could you be more specific in terms of how you feel that you've been injustice?
You mean as far as the Justice Department feeling me?
Well, in terms of your being a victim.
You mean what I'm feeling?
Yeah, explain a little bit to me how you perceive yourself as being.
I have actual photographs of burns on my body. When I went to my doctor, the response was, how do I know you didn't do that to yourself? How do you even address that? I've passed 2 psychological evaluations. Not 1, but 2. The one physician said, you're mentally sound as a bell. He said, I don't have any idea what's going on with you. When I go to sleep, when I go to try to sleep, I feel like I'm being lit up like a Christmas tree. I feel every cell in my body just bouncing out of my body. I can't even describe it. I get electric shock of my rectum. I get electric shock up my nose. I've woken up with burns on the end of my tongue. I've had burns on the palms of both of my hands. I vibrate. I vibrate. I can barely hold a piece of paper without quivering. Does that answer your question?
I'm trying to find what's the source of
The source are these exotic weapons. They talk about in 2977, they talk about the space weapons, space-based weapons. Basically, in that document, it talks about exotic weapons. That's what we're talking about. And the fact of the matter is, they did complete that global surveillance network. My cousin worked for the Defense Department. She worked on the global mapping of that system. And when I told her what I was going through, all she could say was, "You're on your own." Well, I figured that out. If you would please, I urge you to pass this. I realize you can't enforce it, but if you would pass it, it might give other communities the courage to do the same thing and show our Defense Department we are not the enemy. We are not to be attacked. We are not terrorists. Most of us are defenseless women.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yesterday I made some videos which I was expressing myself. I was speaking my mind. I was giving my opinion on how I felt over everything that's going on in my life. For speaking truth, for being honest, for speaking my mind, for expressing my emotions, for releasing anger, for releasing all the fucking shit bottled up inside of me. They punished me last night. They targeted me very hard. I woke up this morning with a mind-blowing, throbbing pain in my head. It felt as my head was gonna explode, which means that they targeted me extremely hard while I was sedated on these psychotic pills that I'm forced to fucking take. They were targeting the shit out of me, and they caused me this fucking horrible, mind-blowing, head about to burst pain. They've already fucked up my cervical. They've already fucked up my shoulders, my muscle areas, my elbows, and since they've manipulated it and since they've caused pain, all they gotta do is do their little thing and the pain increases. They have the power to increase the pain. Do I regret anything I said yesterday in my videos? No, I do not. I don't take back words. That's exactly how I felt yesterday. What I said was how I felt yesterday, and it was truth, 100% unpure cut truth, and I don't sugarcoat shit. When I feel the need that I need to fucking say shit, I say it, and it's truth. I'm not lying. I'm not making up stories and shit. And apparently they got mad. They didn't like the fact that I was very verbal, I was very outspoken, and they got mad at the fact that, you know, that I was talking on YouTube. So YouTube, government, NSA, whoever the fuck got mad and decided to target me, I'm still here. I'm breathing. I'm alive. I'm blessed. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have a bed, even though it's all pissed on, because you motherfuckers cause me to piss on it every night. It's become a daily thing. You want me to piss my bed every fucking night. But regardless of the fact, I'm blessed. And regardless of every circumstance, and regardless of everything going wrong, you gotta look at the little small things and all the blessings in between all of that shit. So if you got mad for expressing myself, it's up to you. Supposedly we have freedom of speech in this country, which is a bunch of shit. Apparently there's no freedom of speech.
I am not crazy, that I am not schizophrenic, and how I am a targeted individual who is being mind-fucked every fucking day, and that I am trying to get some help and to get some answers, and that I am not delusional and that I am not crazy. This is not science fiction, but done today illegally by your national secret services on mostly random, innocent victims not knowing what is being done to them. And I'm trying to explain this to people, and they're like pretty much laughing into my face, trying to question and and they're just trying to say that I'm crazy. Oh man, you do not understand the madness and the shit there that I am dealing with. And I'm seeing all these fucking videos there of people like talking about this there, like, yeah, like I'm a targeted individual, I'm being freaking zapped and stuff, and I'm being this and that. And you have all these other clips there about it's on the radio and stuff there, and it's like, what the fuck? It's all over the fucking place, and like, seriously, this is disgusting, this is sick. I want somebody to come and explain to me, to my face, what the fuck this is. I go see my psychiatrist and they want to put me on a bunch of medication to make me feel better, but fuck, you do not understand. You do not understand. You do not understand this, and I am fucked. I'm fucked for fucking life, and I'm being like, and I'm trying to think positive. I wanna go on with my life like I have when I was 17 fucking years old. Like, seriously? People don't understand. Like, this is so sickening. How am I supposed to calm down? Anyways, like, oh my god. Every fucking day, every fucking day, I gotta try to put a smile on my face and just fucking hear them fucking shit there. And everything is just so maddening, so disturbing, it's sickening. It's fucking gross.
I live in Washington, D.C. I'm being physically stung or stabbed or pounded, and it hurts. I am tormented and physically abused every day. My abusers are trying to force me to commit suicide. My abusers are trying.
I wouldn't mind if he's just going to watch me or something, but the tracking on and the harassment, it's a little much, you know. I'm a disabled veteran, and you know, I thought I live in America, not a society that will attack its own citizens.
I'm in pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anybody with a back pain can understand something like that. Anybody with eye pains all the time, they have gone ahead and have put cardiacs in your eyes. People have gone blind. I'm not blind yet. Now, all of this is caused by the 24-hour attacks to your body, and we're talking, they can trip you, they can make you fall down, they can make you go to sleep, they cause you fatigue, they can choke you in your mouth, they can burn your mouth so that steam is coming out.
Varying in shifts, 3 to 4, 3 to 5 people. It varies and changes. This has been going on for coming up on a year. It's all day long. Medication has not and does not help or work. They are basically harassing me all day long for the purpose of reading my thoughts, reading my memories, mapping, I guess, whatever fluctuations or emotional memories or whatever it is that they're documenting or getting.
Targeted individual. Targeted individual. Targeted individual. Targeted for life.
The mind is
is a battlefield.
Walking to somewhere one day I saw someone lying on the road.
Here's this, right? All I did was go into the office of my apartment development, right? And they refused to give me the form. I'll talk about that in a minute. This guy walked into the office when I was there, and now here he is parked out here, right? Stop stalking me, right? Don't ever stalk me again.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
About what?
Don't ever stalk me again.
Who's talking about
You.
what?
Laugh some more. Do it.
You're crazy.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Say to the camera that you're not stalking me.
I am not stalking you. I don't even know who you are.
Is that right?
That's right.
You want to give your name?
I do not need to. You want to give me yours? You want to give me yours? Yeah, I didn't think so. I have no idea who you are, lady. So, you know, you're dreaming. You think I'm stalking you. Good luck with that. Well,
Keep talking, why don't you?
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
We are running out of time. What are you going to do with the time you have left? The mind is the battleground. The fight is in your mind. Are you ready for the next level? What are you going to do with the time you have left? The most powerful tool that you have right now is your mind. And your mind is so strong and so powerful that the Bible said it is with the mind that we serve the Lord. That's why the enemy fights you in your mind.